Yabemo bibi akwawa the about smart Ghana update so we a news update for frokra ne de babe so mu abusua Canada compare kwa Japan mu omugusu a omokasa ne nyina efa Alan withdraw ya abai ene hu nsensem bebre na no ene ebuso omo se Alan Chematen so free race nim omo genesen ene omo di tudwa se yes omo we say Alan well omo de omo nim se wo ye nua na ono so answer na obeteki decision bi no na ya de se watena se ehunu se that decision we me take a ebeboa me political career enti se Alan Chematen so onko biem watwe ne ho a omo de good wishes nkwa e na omo de be ma no na emom ayeko ayeno enya Alan nkwa na afrim Boakye Agyarko so ye nyina ebeka ya be last week mu ho ono so de ba se onko biem enti se ade ya eto so idie na se stress asempa e wo honum enti ene ombeko balloting so balloting ne de ebe de ne pa se beba so esan se issues bebre wo honum a omo Canada compare ko Japan omo behwe se yaka ansa na yato so esan se constitution ne kura ka se age se nipa 5 ansa na omo timi akọ ame ato omo so aba in November 4th enti se omo aba be ye 4 no omo ye ne den yenka no ho asem wie ya omo so omo nti ase ena afi kame akọ ese omo se national council no so why no ho se o change game no at any point in time omo so ay stakeholders omo do omo sika rem enti enya de se omo sa so betena se kra amasa anwamanyoma no so akoso enti eno so omo behwe se yaka ho asem ansa na omo to aso eno achi eno omo sa so di tudwa se nanka na omo ye Boakye Agyarko a ade se after so otwe ne ho no kombe make sure se omo di injunction kese pa ebeto elections ne so esan se kame akọ se o stakeholder no de sika him enkoba se bedru ba bi dia mo kan ye no na mo sesa mo adwen se ye nko ne sa san se mo pese mo de mo powers take decisions bi a emwa stakeholders na ewo mu wo so one de Alan Chematen resignation ya na withdraw ye ode ba abontin de enya nwanwa kra esan se wo hu se de ye Boakye Agyarko no eno bia na ekosu na he thinks he doesn't want to be part of something it has already been cooked for an aspirant abusia nsema omode atodwa de chese bebre chese omakasa pa the cautions kese pa enema NPP National Council no ene mpanifo se some of these things must stop otherwise the party no ebekọ ditch yenko tie ye beto aso pepe se ne nsem ni nyina esitie
mo camp mo ate se Alan Chematen so
oh yate enyumre ya na mentioning crime. I wish him well. It's a fine gentleman or your nua. And he maybe I will be a fee say or no I was doing home and son away. And the yeah camp here honorable kind we wish him well for any decision about take. Okay. Be my one on the political career enhance it. Na Kabrani and say ayeno enye yura Alan Chematen kwa na wa withdraw
on FM
yura Boakye Agyarko enso enipa de omo tosu num no etaye no onso so wa withdraw na anything Babra ni nyina ne say National Council of the change game no anytime bia wo mo pe na samoti ya ebe kwa akoto ebe ye de to wo manim se wo mo makwa na ka ye nto aba no ba bi baako ni wie kura na se nipa no bi ko boso a ebe ye cheaper ama ya sa ato no anwumre na ye kan ya wo mampene National Council nti ewie ni ye kan ya sa na results na yeah into get time because of them ya Saturn wa the yen adwene sa kosi na ho say even though the constitution the amended and was not clear ye feel say we betimi aboa amanye mapi atoye ye kan ya wo manti afi de ko ba ye ne say time no ye kan ye no
about concept other candidate 9 candidates na mo wom no
not the 9 we were 10.
Okay.
All the 10 aspirants agree on that.
Oh, sir.
Oh, yes.
All the 10 aspirants.
All the 10 aspirants
agree. Someone ton of
because that's what the majority is. Obia was notified. Say senior person here, and did your Obeka say Obekono no akase me peneso, but ye de to hono ni na nipa 9 e peneso. but you were about me and Crawford Omka or the committee can be the woman position against it. And no by one, at least in the panel majority of 9 and then a bankro.
Smart guy.
And a coba say woman peninsula. You name the outcome of and a cobo say in the part you know cobo draw of it.
Smart guy.
And the natural, you know, Omoka say a better no origins. Now about by election, I was so a besaton.
Okay, but
and a runoff, a bar runoff, a besato. Afi a cocoa boss are
a non
go to a bar back one for national council see a better no headquarters. A cotton headquarters, yeah, not just deny other people or more different places. No, Afi so crown a woman contingent national council for network. I mean, there was no basis.
Okay.
And the Eura, Sir Martin said, yeah, and I said, Sir Martin Agyarko, any or decides as a son, I quit the on-court election. I may say, me support, no, but let's say, quad injunction, tussle. Let's say, quad injunction, tussle, because there was no basis. Your bass, young cototo, back, maximum penny. Mukoko ya dia ba se draw by a mo se afedi mo beto baby back. If ba be na to by the constitution by 960 people should do afedi mo se cancel for one. It doesn't make sense.
Smart guy.
It doesn't make sense. And the anu odika free mu ye wie ye so hwe ene mesisi ya e na ye wura lanche maten so dia be. O se hwe di sisi ye ene di be sia. Na chese I say, I didn't know we your cuckoo, and she woman, and then you on Congo now election boarding. And Koboka, no, say, as a BBI, I should say in accordance with you know, because the national council to me, she shall be our own pet and be idea. So let's just say, and Yadio say, indeed, sir, I deal with as a set party, no, the bo home by because a bus, a cocassi, a kuya, a chani, a quack, and ya nonko kwabra emra yewie election eniema esisi so a enye a honorable kan ye yura Chematin kan ye opoku kan ye esese ye hwe nanka ye improve the guidelines na ide kokoye no all of a sudden national council kokoshia ya wo mo say abayin crofo anka ye mayentimi nye agents no ene kra de ye ba betu ni de ye kono won betima ye agents na mi busa se e de ne siye abayin koto ye no obi abaka se abayin appointee anko agent etimi bia to siya na whose interest is that? The intimidation Eura Alanchemati can want some Ebino Yambasu be a DC, MC, Minister, Chief Executive, Oboka Quatra who be in the Mamu Jumo, they say, you see, why they say, may say, Anunti, any this rules by. Now, your jitum say, SSS guidelines that they go to Abano. National Council, woman can cry, and then soft copy will be as computer at Roma. Obinim is a physical meeting. They ought to have been aware. Eden ye koko to abawie na abesisa no a obi na abe complain say abani pan ko resuntino obi anya bia na. Some of these things must stop. Ye the party no kodich. These things are happening. As a set party no ehwe no more transit. You do say as a say almost sa suban or mo fa no. I'm just asking you, a DNS I had to abawie in December can say, oh, okay, camera and ko ma camera and ko na wo mo see change ballot here de hwan ye mfa hwe wo be ka sa no ho anko suggest niema be improve rather idea wo de ba eno na ebe ma niema enkoyie no eno na national council de aba beto
kwa mbisawo minimsa mo stakeholders na mo wom no was aspirants some na mo ne election committee guidelines on the buy some fact no money more dream and also man a question them no the buy
Dabi nyina ya dwene ho
guidelines
nipa ni nyina 10 ni nyina dwene ho guidelines no
okay
ene de ato na me kire se ye de akwa akoto aba
yeah because national council the Intimidation national council no a decision no man answer no Wednesday ne do tie to na kire se they have overruled
yes
that clause now preventing abaimu force on be agents the ama candidates no as a national council so samra na what guidelines yetu agu eno na mebusa kwabra mebusa se national council ansana wontu bibingu no at least me expertise so omoye wo modjima yi a ansana ye kokoto aba no they ought to have known the guidelines na ansana umra so meka se bibia city guidelines yenyense so obi hu se an koye eto shrintin mbasisa no I asked the question senya intimidation any manipulation any the yura alanche matin ese eni ema ese ya kukua wonim the outcome adenti and a national council of all the guidelines the omo here say government appointees agents ministers and other things anybody can be an agent for the very reason the guidelines say prevent intimidation no they rather want to add a problem and me feel say they must stop as I say obuja de wo mo ye no anya sa enkoye what is this reason being one the can say me government appointee man kwa ankoye agent ye ntuameka edi mamenko nkoje as gracia mamenko nkoye say what is the problem? Why is the National Council overruling something they ought to have known? Emra yeko akoto abano. So man heso anu omonye and by advent of technology they ought to have known. Na edie ne see omunimu nti no omo atu agunu because omunimu a guidelines nyina but no particular one the National Council say omo otumi nti and omo atu
that is my question.
Overrule.
That is my omo otumi de obezo omo ye bia na mze omo hwema ye de kokoto ye no ese se BBC atoshima ansa no ma beka se ade guideline ye de kokoto ye no si ye kokko si ye kwa akoje biwa e de say ne beba. I asked the question, what is the reason? A dear the see a tochima enunti ama womu decide say enunkwande. It is the added intimidation. It is something that they have to sit down and begin to think that yes, say party no. Yes, say party no. I don't even it's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. And yes, so ma the omo person omo ye balloting. Election is expensive. You name the romu. It is one basis of guidelines now. You guidelines no be who say I deal with them mediocre yejuma. Me hoba chime make a bay me kanti me kwa na ameko. So I am even questioning. Say a china no a say on balloting. On what basis? Yan kati en influence ko radium ta. As so much said you ambassador no the only beka ho na ye ne a ye was take wo mu no aspirants no e decide say enema we ne we want to question the decision National Council one power there but what was the basis of mama jeji yen am obi di sika ko shemu ye say intimidation now they have come to remove that na e person no reason they me feel such na question the legitimacy of that power that they have and whether or not somebody should go on to continue spending their money and the rules of the game can change any time that they want. This is what I think tomorrow we'll talk about.
Amen. Ujiri se sa clause na ne wom se wo ye party penny wo chief executive wo ye we and se so koye agent ma obi na ne wom dada na National Council akovaru omo akotu agunu ujiri se no ed intimidation bebem
na ye yina ya dwene ho the 10 aspirants adwene ho say ed intimidation it's an apparent influence a chief executive a municipal executive of neighborhood. Obeti makaze kwesi chama mu adwuma. E chama ko no what you no hwe onim de
ebi kra no kra na ama na adwuma da. Ebi ana ye minister. Ono na emefa obi adwuma. Anasa wa promise ebi odini CV kra akoma.
That is the issue. It's all about
ebi odini CV akoma no. Me consider me ye bibia ma. Ochina wo akoso okugina mu e de ama ni pasmesi. No ono nso panimu mu a
sanity.
Ono nso abata.
Wajima sema besa mekadi na chese no ayin.
On FM.
Enti mebusa say no nipa na aka no okay yenya munyanya response every party
and then response
to oral and Martin because it's a nipa 4 a nipa 5 and aka 4 party no nyam fa response am whether the abey whether it is going to affect the balloting or china
to be one yes to be
other stakeholders no contestants na aka mu wom no mo be koso engage election committee nana because Majidi says National Council there's almost call mom from and I am from
oh that be almost power no de obaby almost two bomb the person almost two but let me just engage you say
on FM
the constitution is very clear as I say a selected 5 people
okay
the 5 people committee the 200,000 people I don't know I'm not a lawyer but I just assume that the legal interpretation say 4 no ekwana and I drop and tomorrow it will be too premature to go in there and talk about balloting.
Okay.
We have to seek the interpretation of that constitutional amendment to say ye kwa koto enye mienu ye anase say and the metaphysics china there ballot no menye say ballot sa
mokwa mbe hwese yes,
the decision was before the dropout. And now 40 mikode and assist mikode ya seke ya ma tie no ba shenke bega se beboka ntimukura mesenko. So we want to go and seek interpretation. And they have to do it legally. Because the constitutional amendment the way forward. We were going to do balloting before the announcement. So now that the announcement has come, I believe things may change. And we'll also, in addition to that, we will seek further clarification as to what they want to do in terms of guidelines. Government appointees in we want to seek a clarification say and we want to make sure that this constitutional guideline is put back and almost go back to them and say why because they seek a shame on the basis that there will not be an intimidation from government appointees. I don't think the idea first seek a shame one they discover shame now at the middle of the game you come say it doesn't make sense. I'm sure tomorrow will be an interesting discussion.